Yes, welcome to another video. I'm Lewis, above me is Jordan. We've got the main issue, the main decision that Pep's going to face in this derby, the semi-final of the Carabao Cup. We're going to go through the pros and cons of both options that Pep has to make. Before we get into it, guys, we're going to set a like target. We're going to go for 600 likes. You know, the last video got like nearly 900 likes. Maybe even more, man. So 600 seems a bit low, but
that is mega.
We'll stick on 600. Yeah, we'll stick on 600 for now. Get that consistent 600 likes, and then we can up it. So yeah, if you do like this video, guys, please smash a like on it. It just helps us know that you're enjoying the stuff and helps other City fans find the channel. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. Hit that notification bell as well for daily Manchester City video uploads. And if you want your name on the bottom of the screen and you want to help support the channel, click the link in the description. Become an extra club member. Get yourself in the Discord where me, Jordy Pardy, and a lot of other City fans talk City all day long. Right, okay, get into it, bro. What is the main issue, Bray?
Well, it's derby day. We've seen us play against Chelsea, dominant, and it was sick, and it was honestly, it was we said performance of the year, innit? Because
yeah, some people, by the way, didn't get it.
Yeah. It was joking, innit? Because obviously we only played once this year. And in the Chelsea game, we've seen us play with no striker at all. We had a false nine up there. Started with Bernardo Silva as a false nine, but quickly it changed to Kev being in that false nine.
It was very fluid, wasn't it?
Yeah. And the issue is whether you throw it's whether you throw Aguero in for this game or you stick with the false nine. And my initial reaction to it is I'd love to see Aguero. However, I don't think he got enough minutes against Chelsea to warrant him starting against United.
Yeah.
That's in my head.
That is the main issue. Obviously, Aguero's got a fantastic record in these Manchester derbies. You know, he's one of the best strikers around. And if he gets a chance, he's going to score. For example, right, bar the first 10-15 minutes against Chelsea, we pretty much dominated that game. Yeah. Kevin De Bruyne was looking good as well. However, look at the one big chance that we had before we scored. Kevin De Bruyne, one-on-one with the goalkeeper, doesn't score, right? Should have scored, and I expected him to score. He's got the quality to score. Now, that game could have gone very differently. We could have had that one chance, and then we could have gone back to the first 10-15 minute situation and where we're struggling and Chelsea dominate, and we could have ended up losing the game or drawing the game. As it happened, that wasn't the case, and we ended up getting the 3 points with a great performance. Let's say that happens again against United, right? And we get one big chance in the game. We might only get one big chance in the game because we played them in the league a couple of weeks ago, and we didn't create too many chances. So we could create one big chance. And this is where the pro for playing Aguero comes in, because if Aguero got that chance against Chelsea, you'd think he'd probably score.
9 times out of 10 he scores.
9 times out of 10 he scores. So this is the situation. Basically, it's if you think that we're going to struggle to create chances, then I think you've got to go with Aguero, because you need to score the very few chances that you're going to create. Now, as we played against United a couple of weeks ago, we didn't create that many chances. Therefore, on one side of my brain, I'm going, play Aguero, because if you aren't going to create too many chances,
you take them when you do come.
Exactly, you need to take the chances if you don't. However, if you're on the side of, I think we're going to rip these apart, create loads of chances, etc., 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 then you can probably say, well, Aguero's not quite fit, he's not had the minutes he needs, and as we're going to create loads of chances and the team is looking a little bit better at the moment, then I'd probably go without playing a striker. So it's basically just on, do you think we're going to create loads of chances? If so, don't play Aguero. What if you think that we're going to struggle and it's going to be a bit of a midfield slog and a little bit of a chess match, as some people say, then I think you've got to play Aguero, man. It's a tricky one, for sure.
One thing I will say is I feel like, this is my theory, I was speaking last night to some of my Irish club members, and I was saying, like, the way that we're playing now, I feel like it's been in the works for a long time. After the Leicester defeat, I feel Pep got scared, started protecting Rodri, protecting the midfield with a double pivot, protecting the back four as well, because of obviously the issues. Then we've gained more solidity throughout the games and stuff, and we've seen us obviously not scoring many goals or creating many chances, then winning these games 1-0 and stuff. You know what I mean? And then I feel like we will be playing a little bit different to the way we played against United the first time when we drew, but there's a case for the false nine still, in the sense that when we played him in the Carabao last year, it's probably one of the best City first halves that I've ever seen. Ever.
Yeah, I agree.
That first half against United, honestly, blew my mind. I was like, I cannot believe this is City. I can't believe this is football. And that was the false nine with Bernardo up there. So I mean, it could still work in it with the false nine and Kev. It's a big game. It's a big game, and I really want us to win it. I think it sets us in the perfect place.
Well, we're in a good momentum in it, and this would be nice. What I would say as well is you got to think about their defence. Now, obviously, they've got Lindelof, they've got Maguire, they've got Bailey. I'm not sure who will play. I don't know if any of them are injured or whatever, but they're not the best centre backs in the world.
Yeah.
So you got two choices, right? You either say, again, play Aguero, get around them. They're crap. They don't know what they're doing. You'll scare them. They'll drop back. Blah 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 blah. They'll make mistakes. Or do you say, I'm not having no one near him at all, and then you've got players like Harry Maguire, who, I'm not being disrespectful, but he ain't got a brain, you know what I mean? He ain't got a brain, and he's going to be stood there, right, on the edge of his box, and they've not got the ball, and there's no one around him, and he's then got to make a very, very difficult decision. He's either got to stay there, when he can see players like Bernardo, Mahrez, De Bruyne, fucking Sterling, Foden, whoever it is, in space, because obviously we packed out the midfield, and then he's got to either stay where he is and keep the shape, or he's got to, but then obviously leave players in space, City players in space, or he's got to go in, and what does that do? That leaves space in behind for players like Sterling, Mahrez to get in behind. So, you know, it is for me, and obviously whenever we have these big games, we always do these main issue videos, and for me, this is an absolutely massive decision. Now, Aguero's been back now. You know, he's been back for a couple of weeks. You know what I mean? I've had an issue, really. My only criticism of Pep in these last few weeks, because, to be honest, I think he's been getting the tactics spot on recently. My only issue with him is I don't think he's giving Aguero enough minutes. You know what I mean? How long did he get against Chelsea? What, 10 minutes?
I think he's being
Did he even get on the bench? Did he come on?
Yeah, he came on for the last 10 minutes, or like, probably less. I feel like he is being overly cautious with Aguero. Yeah. And I can see why, because Aguero at the moment is biscuits. He's, you know what I mean? The guy crumbles every time he gets on a pitch. So I can see the reason where he's trying to be very, very patient. And we know Pep's patient, you know what I mean? So he will take his time with him, but it's only so long you can go on being that patient. We want to see him in it. He needs to. This guy can have an impact, and I feel and Aguero's probably raring to go as well. I just feel
like, bro, like I get what you're saying there with the biscuit situation, and I would agree. But there's two things I'd say in response. One, you know, 10 minutes off the bench. Why not give him 20? Know what I mean? Let's start building him up. Like I say, he has actually been back now for weeks.
It should have been a progress thing.
It should have been 10 minutes, 15, 20, 25. Maybe start him, get him off at half time, etc., etc. And I just feel like like you say, bro, we're being way overly cautious. And two, if he is biscuits, then you might as well just play him, because if we're saying now basically Aguero's got 3-4 games before he gets injured, then you might as well just play him and then wait for it to happen. Like,
play him in the big games. Wait, then obviously if he gets injured again, then wait until he recovers. Play him in another big game. You know what I mean? Keep saving for them big games. If you're only going to use him once every so often because he's biscuits and he'll die, then that's what you got to do, innit? Not die, obviously, like really, but I mean like his legs will die. You just got to use him cleverly rather than just throwing him in at any game. And I feel like that is the biggest thing for this. That's the biggest thing for this game, is whether we actually play a striker or not.
I totally agree. Come back tomorrow when we do our main preview for this game. We'll let you know our team lineup so you can see what we've gone for. Let us know in the comment section below this video, what would you do now if you, Pep? Would you stick with this formation that we played against Chelsea and leave Aguero on the bench and hope that we sort of create enough chances for our players to score? You know, you look at Sterling goes through one-on-one, doesn't look like scoring at all. You know, this is a type of issue that we might have against United. If we're only going to create a few chances, you want them to fall to Aguero. So let us know in the comment section below, what would you do? Would you play the same team against Chelsea, or would you throw Aguero in, who has a fantastic record in these derby days? Let us know in the comment section below. Smash a like on the video if you do enjoy it. We're going to go for 600, so any help towards that would massively appreciated. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, hit the notification bell as well for daily Manchester City videos, and if you want to support the channel even more, become an extra club member and you'll get your name on our videos. Thanks a lot for watching, guys. See you later.